No, but I mean, using a chainsaw does sound kind of cool, doesn't it? All right, anyway, so, hey, lesson number 3 here, continuing your review unit, we are dividing. Whoo, decimals, long division, all right, all that type of good stuff. So some of you guys are going to have a stronger background knowledge in this, and for some of you, this is just going to be, all right. Now, in the big picture of things, this is not one of those topics that when you move throughout your years of high school, you'll be like, oh my goodness, long division. I use this all the time. You don't. But we need to touch on it. We need to make sure you understand the basics that are behind it. Because it does show up a little bit in Algebra 2 when you're dividing polynomials. But people, you're not there yet. You're not ready to be a junior in high school. It probably means you're getting ready to drive a car. And you're certainly not ready for that. So, hey, let's get started here. Let's show you the basics here. Let's go into problem number 2. We are dividing here. So, when we use our algorithm, we take our 4, because that's what we're dividing by, and we're trying to get it out of the 1025. No forgiveness method. Yeah, we want to stay away. We want to be efficient here. So, the way this works is we're asking ourselves, how many groups can we pull out? So I'm looking at, hey, how many groups of 4 can I pull out of a 1? And, well, none. So a 0 goes up top. We multiply. 0 times 4 is 0. We subtract. All right? We bring down the next number. Now, some of you with prior experience might say, whoa, can't I just skip over to the 10? You can. Again, I'm going to show it as if it's kind of like been your first time that you have seen it, all right? So, yeah, here we go. How many groups of 4 can you pull out of 10? Well, I can pull 2 of them out there. You see, with your algorithm method, you have to get as close as you can without going over. You can't say 1. I could pull 1 group out, but I could pull 2 out. Can I pull 3 out? 3 is too much. 4 times 3 is 12. Not good enough. So, again, this pattern's going to repeat. We're going to multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. We're going to subtract. We're going to bring down the next number. So, how many groups of 4 can you take out of 22? Well, we can take 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Let's subtract. Let's bring down the next number. How many groups of 4 can we pull out of 25? Well, 5 of them, 20. 6 of them? Yes, 6 of them, because that's going to get me to 24. So now we're going to subtract, bring down the next. There isn't a next number. Oh my goodness. Okay, so when there's not a next number, we have to add a decimal, and we have to add our 0. You see, that doesn't change the value of the 1025. All right? A decimal point with the 0 doesn't affect it. So now I can bring down my next number, which is a 0. I like putting the arrows down. You certainly don't need to. All right? Are you still with me? Are you still? I know. It's called long division for a while because it's long. All right? I can take 2 groups out. So 4 times 2 is 8. I'm even going to run a space here. Subtract. Bring down the next number. Again, what's the next number? Well, it's a 0. Again, $1,025 is the same thing as $1,025 and 0 cents. I'm going to bring down that 0 that's there, and I'm going to smile here because it's a 20. And I'm going to smile because how many groups of 4 can you take out of 20? You can take 5 of them there. 5 times 4 is 20, and I'm done. Whoo-wee! But wait, I'm not. Some of you have been going, ooh, Mr. Savage, I see what you've got there. I see there. People, call the police. We forgot something there, all right? You've got to push that decimal up, all right? So there's our answer. 256 and 25 hundredths. Voila. Sorry about the bad writing this there. Okay, but yes, so that's your long division process. Now, again, something, be honest here, people, we see this even this year. We're reaching for a calculator. We want to be comfortable with more things like question number 1. All right, so we're going to set it on up. All right, how many groups of 4 can you pull out of 7? No, we can pull 1 only. Throw your 1 up there. We multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract. We bring down the next number. All right. How many groups of 4 can you pull out of 38? 5? No. 6? No. 7? No. 8? 9? Yes, 9 of them. 9 times 4 is 36. We subtract. Okay, out of numbers here. Add a decimal, add your 0. I'd push your decimal up right away. I didn't do that last time that's there. I would suggest you doing it right there. So, we bring down that 0, and once again, we smile. How many groups of 4 can you take out of 20? Exactly 5 of them. All right? Nothing left over. We're done. That's more of a problem we want to be comfortable with there. That's the one where it's like we want to be able to, hey, I can handle this here. There's one more that we want to do, and that is problem number 6. Because again, we are going to see some things that are here. We want to be, like I said, we want to be aware of them, even though it's one of those things that, yeah, as we get older, we're going to be in that calculator a little bit more. So setup's the same, all right? What's different here is I've already got my decimal. So because I already have my decimal, all right, we're just going to go ahead and push it straight up. So because it was there, we're going to push it straight up. All right, so let's do that process there. How many groups of 9 can... Whoa, come on, people. No crickets here. Come on, stay with me. Last problem. How many groups of 9 can you take out of 7? None. I'm going to throw my 0 up there. Again, you might be asking about the 77. I tell you yes. If you're like, what's 77? Just stay with me. So let's multiply. 0 times 9 is 0. We're going to subtract. We're going to bring down the next number. How many groups of 9 can I take out of 77? Okay, 9 of them? No, that's 81. 8 of them? 72. Yes, there we go. 9 times 8, 72. We're going to subtract. We're going to bring down the next number. I see a 55. How many groups of 9 can... And again, you should be hearing the same thing all over there. How many groups of 9 can we pull out of 55? Well, 6 of them? Yes. Cha-ching. That gets us to 54. Okay? Keep it going, people. Subtract, I get a 1. I've already got my decimal there. I can add my 0. I can bring it down. I see a 10. All right. How many groups of 9 can you take out of 10? Well, I can take 1. 1 times 9 is 9. Subtract. I get a 1. Add a 0. Bring it down. Oh, here we go, people. Here we go. All right. How many groups of 9 can you take out of 10? It's a 1 again. All right. 1 times 9 is 9. I subtract. I get a 1. I add a 0. I bring it down. People, the same thing's going on over and over again. This is what we refer to as a repeating decimal. Yes. We can stop here. We can stop here. But we have to acknowledge that it's repeating. So because it keeps on repeating, we put a line over what repeats. So that's something we do want to be aware of. Repeating decimals is something we need to be able to work with, all right? To be honest with you people, it's going to be all about fractions. This year, we make the transition fully into fractions, and as you move forward in high school, you don't see dividing with decimals. And if you do, you're reaching for your friend, the calculator. All right, I sold my phone as the calculator. Did you believe me there? Kind of looked like the calculator real quick, right? Ooh, ooh, yeah. Anyway, all right, people. So that's all we got here for you today. All right. Like I said, it's stuff we want to be aware of, but it's also stuff that it's not as big of a deal. I'm sorry if it was painful for you, but hey, you're a better person for it. We'll see you guys.